Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a great day. Let's hop right into it. You waited your turn, okay? You waited your turn. You've been very patient. You played your part, did everything you were supposed to do, and now you're up next. It's your turn. It's your time. And what God has for you, it can't be stopped or taken away. Let's get right into it. You waited your turn. You had to watch everybody else do their thing. You had to see everybody else live in their success, live in their glory, smile, be happy, all that, and you were happy for them too. And that's another thing to be commendable about. You were happy for them. You weren't upset. You said, and here's the thing. When you saw them, you said, you know what? That's for me. I see myself having that, and I know my time is coming. God bless them. That's what you said. That's what you said when you saw them doing their thing, driving their nice car, living in their nice home, having all the nice things that they wanted. You saw people living the life that they wanted, doing the things they wanted to do, being what they wanted to be, and having what they wanted to have. You said, God bless those people. You know what? My time is coming. I'm on my way. I'm not going to let anything stop me because that's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. All right? So you waited your turn. You didn't cheat. You didn't lie. You didn't steal. You didn't do anything wrong to try to get to where you wanted to go. You didn't manipulate. You did everything by the books. Stand up woman. Stand up man. So you can hold your head high while you are on your way. You can hold your head high when you get yours because you know you did not do anybody wrong to get it. You know you didn't do anything wrong to get it. You didn't cheat anybody. You didn't try to con anybody. All right? You did everything by the books. Okay? You played your part. Did what you were supposed to do. Playing your part, not a lot of people could do that because a lot of people don't know their role. In order to play your part, you got to know your role. Don't be afraid to put in the comment section and say, in order to play your part, you got to know your role. You have to know your role in order to play your part. You can't just hop up on the scene and just try to act like anybody. You can't just hop up on the scene. I mean, you can, but people may not take well to it. You know what I mean? You have to know your role, okay, in order to play your part. You can't just try to audition for this role, or you can't just try to play Batman in the Superman movie, or you can't throw up Wakanda Forever and it's a movie about Alvin and the Chipmunks. You can't do that. You have to know your role to play your part, okay? And now that you've spent a lot of time learning who you are, learning what you like, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, what you tolerate, what you won't, what you'll accept, what you won't. You know who you are, you know what you want, okay? And now that you know what you want, you can play your role because now you know what you have to do about going to get what you want. All right, you know what it is, what you want. All right, I have to do this, I have to do that. You play your role. You do what you have to do without hurting anyone, without harming anyone, without being corrupt, without being negative, without being evil. All right. You do what you got to do to get what you need. You do what you got to do to go after what you want. All right. It's okay to go after what you want and be relentless about it. It's okay to go after what you want and be dedicated and be thirsty and be hungry and really be eager to get what you want. That's all right. Okay, but you can't let that desire go about. You can't let going about that desire get to you in such a way to where you'll do anything to get it. You'll hurt somebody. You'll steal from somebody. You'll do something wrong. Okay, you'll do something corrupt. Don't let it get to you like that. You don't want to do that because when you get it, you won't be able to enjoy it. You'll be having nightmares, waking up with cold sweats, all the stuff people talk about. Go watch some of those stories about people doing wrong and how they tormented themselves with their own guilt. Okay, when you have guilt, don't nobody torment you but yourself. All right, that's one of the worst things you could do is reach a level of success and then feel guilty about how you got there. Don't let that be you. All right, don't. That stuff is real, man. Guilt is real. It will eat at you. You won't be able to sleep. You won't be able to think straight. Be having anxiety attacks. Okay, you'll be spiritually attacking yourself. You don't want that. All right, so play your part. All right, wait your turn and play your part, because what God has for you, what God has up next for you, you're up next for what God has for you. You are up next. Okay, it is your turn. You stayed down. You stayed down. All right, you didn't have what you needed at some points. You didn't let that stop you. You didn't have it all together. It didn't look complete. You didn't let that stop you. It wasn't good enough. You didn't let that stop you. No one liked it. They may not have liked it. You didn't let that stop you. Even with what little bit you had, you kept going. You said, "You know what? I don't have it all. But you know what? If I don't get to where if I don't get to where I can get to with what I have, I'll never get anywhere. So I have to start somewhere with what I got, with what I have, with what I know, and I have to take everything that I have right here, right now, and turn it into something, because I have to take what I have, look at it as a seed, water it every day, watch it grow, and then eventually you'll have a full blown plant, getting sunlight, shining, okay, absorbing the sun rays, eating, being healthy. Your dream will be a healthy, strong tree or flower or whatever, however you want to view it. Okay, your dream will grow healthy and strong when you water it every day, and that's working on it. That's believing in it. That's even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like it, putting in that extra effort. Okay, even if it's just a page, even if it's just a correction, even if it's just an edit, you did something, and you pushed yourself to do one more, to go one more inch forward than not doing anything. So even if you don't feel like it, just don't go the day without doing anything. Do the smallest amount you could do, because that can grow into something. All right, even that could turn into something. All right, it's better than nothing. It's better than not doing anything. That right there may motivate you to do way more the next day. You may have only felt like doing that much that day, but the next day you end up doing this much, getting everything done, even the stuff that you didn't complete the other day. So that's why it's good. You don't want to have a routine or a schedule of not doing what it is you want to do. All right, you don't want to have a day go by without you working on what you're supposed to be working on, because that's going to ruin your routine, and you're going to get lazier and lazier and lazier the more you let days go past. All right, so you got to stay down. Staying down is one of the most important things. You got to stay down until you get up. All right. That means you got to wear what you got to wear. You got to eat what you got to eat. You got to deal with what you have to deal with the parameters that you set up for yourself. So that way you can still grow your dream. You can still grow your money. You can still grow your success. All right. You can still grow. You have to do as little bit as you can, or as much as you can, within what you have to work with, and that's staying down. You may not be able to go out and eat every Friday. You may not be able to go out and eat every day yet. You may not be able to go out with your friends yet every weekend. You may be able to go out once a month. You may be able to eat out once a week. You may not be able to eat out every day. All right, you may only be able to eat out once a month. All right, you may only be able to cook your food. But as long as you have something to eat, you got to be grateful, because you have to look at it. When I get to where I want to go, I'll be making the amount of money that I see myself making. I'll be able to do what I want, eat where I want, and have what I want. Is it worth me sacrificing that right now so I could make sure that I could have some type of success? Or should I just splurge and not put anything up and just hope and wish and pray? Or should I do what I can do for me, and then allow God to do what he could do for me too. Because when you prepare for you, what you're doing is preparing. You're preparing for God's preparing for you. Because if you don't prepare for you, whatever God has prepared for you, you won't be ready. So God does his part, but we have to do our part too. And that's staying down. That's staying down, baby. That's staying down until you can get up. Sometimes you may have to have ramen for lunch and then have a big meal for dinner. Or you may have to drink water instead of going to the store and buying that fancy drink every day. Get you a case of water, and you may have to cut out juice. All right. Calculate how much them drinks are when you go to the store. 214, 314, two drinks, 587, two drinks and a bag of chips, $10. Calculate that, add that up, and see what that is by the end of the week. I guarantee you that's gas. I guarantee you that's a light bill. I guarantee you that's a phone bill. I guarantee you that's you might be able to go out to eat with that money just by sacrificing a sweet sugary drink, just by sacrificing the snacks at the Wawa every morning. Get you your coffee, get you your donut, and that's it. Well, I gotta get this, and I know I want that, and I sacrifice. All right, add these things up, add these little purchases up. See how much they come to. You'll be like, well, damn. And that's staying down until you get up. What can you sacrifice? What can you do without? What can you give up? What can you go on Lent for yourself? Put to the side that you won't miss. Focus on your necessities. That's the staying down period. The staying down period is necessities, necessities, necessities. You have to focus on your necessities. Haircut, clothes, shoes, all right, food to eat. You're not trying to show off for anybody. You're not trying to be fancy for anybody. You're not trying to be America's Next Top Model during this phase. This is the stay down period. You make sure you look clean. You make sure you got clean clothes on. All right. You make sure you look nice. You make sure you look presentable. But however anybody cares about it, you don't give a damn. Okay, you don't care. You make sure you got some new stuff on. Make sure it look nice. Make sure it's clean. It don't gotta be top notch. You don't gotta be trying to stunt for people that really don't even care about you. You don't gotta go out and buy a $500 this or $1,000 that when you truly can't afford it, and you should have used that money for something very important. It's better to invest in yourself and to buy the bare minimum. Get you some regular normal stuff. That's what Slim Thug does, man. Slim Thug, he get all his clothes. He get a lot of his clothes from Walmart. He might have a whole house on his neck. All right, he may have $100,000 on his wrist, but he gets his clothes from Walmart. He said that's how rappers and that's how artists and stuff like that go broke, because they're buying $10,000 jewelry, and then also they're buying $10,000 sneakers, $5,000 pants, $1,000 shirt, $12,000 hoodie, jacket. They got $5,000 or $1,000 shades, y'all. Really? I get me a pair of $100 shades. Call it a day. I get me a nice pair of $50 shades, and I will look spiffy in them things. Yes, I said it because that's how good I'm gonna look. Your boy gonna look clean and good. All right, I will be looking clean and good. I'll make sure of that. All right, and that's the staying down period. All right, it's not the best, but when you look back on it, it's gonna be the best. Going through it, you may not feel like it's the best, but when you reach a level of success and you look back on it, them staying down periods is gonna be the best times of your life, because you're gonna look back and you're gonna look at all the things you went through, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, I made it, man." I went through all that. I took myself through all that. I believed in myself. I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't have the best this, or I didn't have the newest that, but I still looked the best. And I still felt the best, even when I didn't have the best. But now that I have the best, now that I've been humble, I stayed down. Now it's time to cheer. Now it's time to celebrate. Okay. Now it's time to be ready for what God has for you. Okay. When you go through all that, when you wait your turn and play your part and you stay down, and now you're up next and you're ready for what God has for you, that's an amazing feeling, because you deserve it. You know you put in the work. Can't nobody tell you that you don't deserve it, girl. Can't nobody tell you that you didn't do your thing, sweetheart. They saw you going to work every single day. They saw you walking, and then you caught the bus, and then now you caught the bus, turn that into a car. They saw that. They turn the other way and act like they don't see it, but they saw that. They saw you struggle until you had to get where you needed to go. They saw you, okay? And it wasn't even a struggle for you because you were smart about it. Had your hair done, you looked nice, always looked good, always smelled good, always was eating good. You made that thing look like a cakewalk. All because you were wise. You chose to be wise. You didn't do foolish things with your resources. All right? That's not how you become successful. You stayed down. You said, you know what? I'm going to make sure I look nice. I'm going to make sure I look cute. I'm going to make sure I do what I got to do. And on top of that, my priority mostly is being a female. I got to make sure I keep my hair and nails done. And then I just buy me some cute clothes from Target or whatever I got to do, or JC Penney, and I'll be good. All right, you didn't have to get the Versace all over your body. You didn't have to get the Gucci, Louis, Ratatouille. You didn't have to do all that. Okay, you stayed true to who you were, sweetheart. Okay, and God is pleased because you're not supposed to be a fool. That's foolish when you can't afford something just to go buy it anyway, just to go stunt on some folks and have people thinking you living a life that you really don't. And you didn't do that. You said, you know what? I'm gonna go to J.C. Penney. I'm gonna go to Burlington Coat Factory or Ross, and I'm gonna get me a little this and get me a little that, little dress here, little flats here, little sun this or sweater that, and you did you, and you were cool with that. You didn't care what the people said because the way you put it together, the man, I know somebody watching this channel that really know how to put some clothes together. I know some stylish people that watch this channel because we had to attract because I put things together myself. So I know some people watching that really know how to dress nice and put some things together without even costing a lot. So imagine now that you are headed in the direction that you're headed. Imagine all the things you're gonna have when you really get fancy, when you really turn up. Okay, when now you can afford all those fancy clothes that you only saw yourself wearing in your mind, but you still saw yourself with it. Even though you were shopping at Walmart, you saw yourself going to Vera Wang's and all them fancy stores. You saw yourself being able to do that because you feel that you're worth it and you deserve it, and you know that. That's why you grinded so hard. You say, you know what? I deserve a higher level of life. It's other people on another level of life, and I feel that I can access that level of life too. I feel I'm smart enough, I'm good enough, and I feel I deserve it and I'm worth it. Okay? And when you send that out to the universe, that's you getting ready. That's God preparing you mentally for what he's about to bless you with. All right, because you have to have the feeling that you deserve it and that you're worthy of it to receive it. So once you develop that, you are up next, okay? And whatever God has for you, it can't be stopped because can't nobody take away from you how you feel about yourself. Nobody could take away from you. You know what? I deserve that. Nobody could take that from you, homeboy. Can't nobody take that from you, my guy. They can't take that from you. You done worked, got your truck all tricked out, customized, new paint, new wheels, got the thing looking good. They can't take that away from you, my guy, because you had that in your mind. You said, I deserve that. That's for me. I see myself with that. I know I could have that. I'm worthy of that. They can't take that from you. They can't stop that. All right, they can't stop what God has for you. They can't stop what you see for yourself in your mind. They can't. They can't stop that. All those things that you see for yourself, they can't stop that. That life you see for yourself, they can't stop that. You go to sleep seeing it. You wake up seeing it. When you're on your lunch break, you see yourself living the life of your dreams, the life that you want. You see yourself smiling on a boat, or having the best time of your life on a cruise vacation, wearing the nicest clothes, saying hallelujah, thank you God. You thank you God, we did it. God did. Don't you see yourself putting your hands up, looking at the most beautiful scenery with your favorite drink in your hand, eating some amazing food. All right, feeling just as good as you could be, tilting your glass up to the sky, saying, "You know what? God did. It's a beautiful day. Here's Here's to you, God. Here's to me. We did this, God. Amen. Don't you see yourself doing that? And when you see that for yourself in your mind, you're making that a reality. Whatever you see for yourself in your mind, you're making that real. They can't take that away from you, even if they tried. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash the share button. Okay, hit the comments up. Show me some love in the comment section, please. All right, let me know you guys are enjoying the content. And I, again, as always, I appreciate you guys hitting the like button, man. That is really making my day, and it is really helping the channel out. And I can't thank you guys more than enough. I'm going to thank y'all each and every video for smashing that like button, because that's how much I appreciate it. So I want to appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I will see everybody, as always, in the next video. It's been another DruTube special. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. We out.